Jamie Sanborn here, horn player with the Spring Wind Quintet, and I am so thrilled and honored to introduce composer Jungyoon Wie, who Spring Winds has decided to collaborate with on our part for the Breathe Collective. Hi Jungyoon, thanks so much for being here. So excited to introduce you to our viewers and our supporters. Let's just start out with an easy question. Can you tell us where you're from and when you first came to the US?
I was born in Seoul, South Korea. I came to the United States when I was 15 years old for high school. I'm still here. I currently live in San Francisco. I'm 30 years old now.
Thanks, Jungyoon. I too will be 30 in just a few months, and I'm really looking forward to it. Not worried, not worried. Would you mind describing your music to us and what you try to incorporate into your works?
I think my music is a combination of everything that I like. I love simplicity and transparency, and I try to incorporate that in building melodies and the structure and pacing of my music. At the core, I'm a romantic composer. I love Rachmaninoff. I love harmonies and melodies. I also love George Crumb. I love to be eclectic, and I love to bring things together that are maybe not supposed to be in the same place. So I might bring two things that are from the opposite sides of the universe and put it on the same place or put it on the same plate. And here you go.
I'm so happy that you mentioned Rachmaninoff because he has to be one of my top three, probably, favorite composers of all time. The Russian Romantics are near and dear to my heart and soul. I also love this idea that you said about using opposing or conflicting ideas or concepts and putting them together to create like an inner conflict or dialogue within the music. I think that's really beautiful. Now, would you mind touching on what inspired you to join the Breathe Collective?
I'm currently reading a book called The Great Derangement by Amitav Ghosh. In this book, the author talks about how in the modern society, we view nature as moderate, orderly, and gradual. But if we look at wildfires that have been happening in California, the number of floods and tornadoes that have been happening just inside the United States for the last decade, and COVID-19, we realized, or I realized, that the view that I had about nature was false. I've been romanticizing the place that I live on. I'm treating this Breed Collective as an opportunity for me to learn, reflect, and think about what I can do as an artist.
Thank you for your thoughts on that. I think a lot of artists during these difficult times are thinking of ways that we can better serve our communities. My final question for you, Jungyoon, is how do you see the piece you're working on for the Spring Wind Quintet invoking the Breathe Collective's mission?
If nature is unpredictable, extreme, and constantly changing, as we've all experienced, that gives us a lot of responsibility to be educated and treat our place with care and respect. With the piece that I'm working on for Spring Wind Quintet, I'm hoping that the audience is able to use that time and space to think about the place we live on and our relationship with it.
That was a beautiful sentiment, Jungyoon. Thank you so much again for doing this interview and for your work and for being a part of the Breathe Collective. We are so appreciative of your time. And if you haven't already, please check out her website at jungyoonwie.com. Her music's amazing. It'll blow you away. And also, if you would like to continue supporting the Breathe Collective's work, please like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.